So this north site is the GM site. This is where the old factory was. And so this is, operated as a GM factory for a long time. This is known as the Jatco site, and this is where a lot of the trucks were parked during that time frame. And there's also some rail spurs in here for like shipping. So these two are the main pieces of property. There's a couple of other pieces that are owned by some other property owners that we're also going to be acquiring through this process.
I don't know if you have an answer for this, but what is the acreage of these?
About
areas?
250 acres. Wow. About 250 acres total. So not all of it's going to be developable, but most of it will be because there's been something already. So some of the assets to the site is that there's a big power station right here that served the old factory. So that is something that is useful to have. And then there are, this is the rail line, and then there are rail spurs here. So that could also be an asset for the site for the long term.
So how many, again, maybe a question you're not totally sure of the answer, but how much could go in this space? Like how many developments could?
So what will ultimately happen is that we'll develop a master plan, and it'll be, for lack of a better description, it'll be like kind of chunked out as to what we want to do. And then we'll work with folks to redevelop those sites as it's envisioned by the community. But it likely won't be like one thing. It could be some light industrial in some certain areas. It could be some residential. It just all depends.